Hmm. What do I think is the darkest moment in Star Trek or sci-fi? Oh, that's an outstanding question. The very premise, I think, of Star Trek is optimism. So even during their lowest of times, think of the Dominion War, the Klingon War, 8472 or the Borg or anything like that, any of the lowest moments in Star Trek, the very nature of Star Trek is optimism. So the very nature of the show is written that way. And even though Star Trek, just like any other great sci-fi, it shines a light on the optimism of the human condition, as well as to shine a light into the crevices of what a lot of people don't want to be shown in the human condition, but in that effect, give us the opportunity to change or grow or develop from that. So, Star Trek, on its very essence, is just optimistic. Now, on the flip side of that, um, think of series like Deep Space Nine. All right, think of how well written the characters are, how intricate the story is, how overall leagues ahead of any other Star Trek series there is. As Deep Space Nine is to that, the only thing that comes close to Star Trek Deep Space Nine as far as those parameters would be Babylon 5. So if you haven't seen it, what I'm about to tell you is going to be a spoiler. So if you haven't seen it, stop this video here. But I think the darkest moment would be shown in this particular series, Babylon 5, and in the episode specifically, I think it was called The Deconstruction of Falling Stars. Now, why that episode specifically? Because in most sci-fi, right, uh, no matter what's going on, alien invasion, no matter what's going on, the humans triumph. As a result, we get better in most cases. We learn something, we learn a lesson. Through adversity comes, progression. But in this one particular episode, Earth wasn't allowed that, right? What was going on in that episode and what was referenced of happening was called the Great Burn, and I think that that was the darkest moment in sci-fi to me because in that moment, everybody in the galaxy, all of the sentient beings, all of the intelligent species, even humans, decided, you know what, Earth, they can't be helped, they can't be taught, they can't learn a lesson. They, no matter what, as a species, as a whole, humans, they are a detriment to the rest of all the other beings, all, everything harmonious. Earth is a detriment to that, and as a result, we must bomb them back to, they're not prehistoric times, but the dark ages basically. And we have to install people as like monks, or as clergy, as guiders, to basically help the remaining remnants of humans along a path to become better. But I think that moment right there, the burn, the situation that surrounded the Great Burn, why it happened in Babylon 5, I think that is the darkest moment in sci fi to me. I hope I answered your question.